We're Aaron and Liana. We quit our jobs last year to travel full-time, and now we live in a van with our dog Bailey. In this video, we travel through Arizona, starting in Grand Canyon National Park and end in Page, Arizona. We got to witness some incredibly scenic spots, including views on the South Rim, Vermilion Cliffs, Horseshoe Bend, and more. Be sure to give us a like, comment, subscribe, and share our video with your friends. Let's jump right in.
We're in the park.
Woo woo! Time to dump and fill our water.
Yeah, this is so exciting. Woo woo!
Woo woo! Ew. We got our magnet. And we've been putting all of our Arizona ones over here. So. Ta-da!
So at the farmer's market, we picked up a lot of goodies, but we picked up these oyster mushrooms, which we've had plenty of times in the past. It's just been a while since we had it, so we had to pick it up. So we're really excited to eat these, and they just look so beautiful.
Dinner time! We co-chefed this one. I made the veggies and reheated rice, and then Aaron made our new mushrooms, oyster mushrooms with butter and garlic. I'm so excited. Rematch.
I have 82 points.
Rematch, we're done. I lost. Good morning.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep?
I slept well. It was a little cold, but it's not going to be the worst of it. But we luckily had lots of blankets. Our comforter's nice and warm, and we have a little personal dog heater.
I know, she's such a good heater.
Yeah, she's a good cuddle for sure. Usually we don't sleep with this thing on, which is the cover that we have for our Max Air fan. Usually this is a good kind of alarm clock, but when we cover this thing up, you just want to fall asleep forever. I can't read it from sitting down there, but just trust me on that. But yeah, we slept in nice. Bailey's still sleeping. We're gonna make some coffee now, and then we're gonna start our day here at the beautiful Grand Canyon. Our
plan after breakfast is to park at the visitor center and then walk around some of the South Rim today. Bailey gets to come. Woo woo!
Oh yeah, Bailey! Woo. We finally mobilized. We got Team Mustard and Team Ketchup back at it again. It took us like 20 minutes to find parking, but we did it. You ready to be amazed?
Let's go! It's so big.
It's pretty grand, huh?
Holy. Like we've been to other canyons, but
It's massive, huh?
yeah. Oh, now I want to go down there.
And there's a quick way and a long way.
It's crazy. It's like you're on another planet.
Yeah. It's a little hazy out, probably because it's so windy.
Out the pool. It's just so big. I feel like my brain's like not comprehend. Like it's not real. It's crowded.
Yeah.
We should have came first thing in the morning, but we slept in instead.
It's all right. Let's go down there where all these people are.
Yeah.
We got 2.5 miles to the village. You ready to go?
Let's do it. We made it to the village.
So you try to find something to eat?
Yeah, we're gonna try to find some food and then walk back. I needed that. I was fading. I was so tired. I feel like I have another life now. I'm ready to go.
All right, back to camp.
Yep, 2.5 miles. Pretty grand.
As they say.
As they say. We're back. It's only 5 miles that we did. But yeah, it's really pretty along the rim. But I'm excited to just chill now. Go make some dinner.
And lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe tomorrow we'll get up to something crazy. We'll see.
We'll see.
Hey, what? Okay. Okay, good job, baby. So we're staying at the campground within the national park. It's called Mather Campground, and it's just like any other national park campground. It's a little busy, kind of sardined, whatever. But there is dispersed camping pretty close by in the Kai Bob National Forest, maybe about 10 minutes from the South Rim entrance. And I guess you could come in here. I've read some reviews that there is free dump and water. But we figured we'd stay at this park because you gotta support your national parks. What are we gonna do, Liana?
We're gonna take a nap. And then you're gonna make dinner. Good night.
I've never seen you nap this type of way. Dinner is served. It's tofu eggplant with a kind of sweet and salty peanut butter sauce with a little bit of chili crunch on top.
It's so good. Good job, dude. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we just woke up and we were supposed to go hiking today, and we heard some little tinkling on the van.
Tinkling on the van, that's how you describe it?
I don't know.
No, just keep going, that's fine.
So I heard some tinkling on the van. It's freaking snowing outside. There's snow all over the ground. This is not in the forecast.
No, it definitely wasn't.
This is so pretty, but I don't want to hike now.
Yeah, we might have to do a little change of plans here. But I don't know, it could be kind of cool to go out there. I mean, when it stops snowing, because then everything will be kind of, like, you know, frosty a little bit.
Yeah, maybe it'll be nice enough this afternoon to, like, get out and walk around, because the canyon would be really, like, yeah. I just don't want to be there actively outside right now. It says it feels like 23 degrees, so we'll see. But how cool!
So I wanted to give you a little look-see of our campground. It is a nice little spot. We got a table, of course, fire ring. There's our van. We got a pull-through site, which is pretty nice for bigger rigs. We just decided to go for it because it was the only one available when we were booking. But nice little spot. And it looks really cool in the snow. Dry off procedure comments. Have fun at the store.
Hey, they're pretty reasonable for a national park store. I spent $64, but I got a bunch of groceries.
Oh, nice.
And I got sandwiches for right now, so we don't have to make anything.
Ooh. Right. We are officially mobilized. We're heading west on the rim trail from the village. We're gonna see how far we can get, but there's a bunch of various lookouts along the way that'll be pretty cool. And the reason why we're walking it is because at this time of the year, it's shuttle only and the road is closed, so you can't take like your regular car, or in our case, our van. The shuttle's free, but it's not dog friendly, so little Bubba wouldn't be able to go with us. So this is how we make do for all of us to enjoy.
I said it's a lot of uphill today compared to yesterday. You can see the whole village from here.
All right, we made it to the Trail View Overlook.
Pretty nice view. Where are we?
Maricopa Overlook.
Nice.
What is this one?
Powell Point.
Look how beautiful. This is Hopi Point Viewpoint.
So nice.
Again, this is like the first time we've gotten to see further west. You can actually see some of the water way back there, right there, and right here. All right, so I think we made it as far as we're gonna make it today. We just passed Hopi Point by a little bit, but we're at this nice little viewpoint. Had some snacks and all that good stuff, but it's time to head back.
Let's go!
You're looking a little limpy. You're getting older.
I know. Okay.
Oh, this is kind of cool. Wait. No, look that way a little bit. Yeah, look. We had a long day today. I got the goods.
Yum! Oh, it smells so good. Oh my god.
Should we just eat a slice now?
Yeah,
okay.
let's do it. Yum. Oh, that looks so good.
Oh my god. Oh, ha ha. What are you gonna eat? I have the best ideas, huh?
This is a good dessert.
We made it back home. We are loco for cocoa. So good to be back in the van and now armed with pizza in our hands and mouths. But that was a good little hike. It's nice that it was dog friendly the whole way. We only ended up going about a third of the way to Hermit's Rest, which ended up being right around 3 miles if you include all the little side quests to the lookouts. So we're gonna enjoy this pizza and then head back to camp. You stink.
Time to shower.
Woo! Good morning. Is it still morning?
Yes.
I don't know. But yeah, we had a slow morning today. Just kind of crawled out of bed and got ready. Had a little bit of breakfast. But it's time to leave the Grand Canyon.
I'm kind of sad. It was so much fun here. It's colder than we expected it to be, but it was still nice enough to get out and see the views. I feel like it was kind of just a nice little taster of the Grand Canyon, and now I really want to get into like good hiking and backpacking shape, so maybe one day in the future we can come back and actually hike down into the canyon.
Mm-hmm.
One day, probably not soon. But
Yeah. For what it's worth, though, I think the Grand Canyon is probably one of the more dog-friendly parks. Along the rim is entirely dog-friendly. And so it was nice that Leon and I got to hike at the same time with our little bubs, too. So even though she was carried for most of it. But
she likes going on a carry, though.
Mm-hmm. So overall, good time. We got to see lots of the rim. And then, yeah, maybe in the future we will check out inside the canyon itself.
But for today, we're heading to or towards Page, and then gonna just do a relaxing day. Probably no sightseeing, but
yeah. After all this travel, we got you gotta have a rest day every once in a while. So.
Yeah.
After 2.5 hours of driving, we have made it to our beautiful campsite.
It's so nice. This might be one of our top ones, if not maybe at the top spot. I don't know. This is pretty cool.
Yeah. You want to check it out?
Show them. Check out our backyard. We got the canyon on this side. You can even see the river going through there. And then if you look that way, we have the Vermilion Cliffs. Pretty crazy.
So it's a little bit of a trek and it's a little bit out of the way, so I think we're going to plan to stay here for 2 nights, but I'm pretty stoked about the view. This is definitely one of the best things about van life, is you get to find these incredible spots to sleep at.
I'm excited.
Oh, and it's free. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Just some window cleaning. So it's kind of windy.
A little bit. Every site comes with its flaws.
I'm so nervous.
Imagine if we get blown down this
No,
canyon.
stop. Don't even put that into the universe. I do feel us rocking, which is kind of freaking me out a little bit.
We're probably fine.
It's so windy. Oh my gosh. Bailey's so concerned. Fajitas and quesadillas for Din-Din. At the grocery store, they didn't have the regular, like, Mexican shredded cheese. It was either, like, just mozzarella or this. So we got some spicy cheese, and hopefully it's fine in the quesadillas.
Oh boy.
And hopefully it doesn't destroy our stomachs, because we're just first camping. I only got a little bit of cheese, and I already feel it. Oh, I'm very nervous to eat more of that. I got like the smallest little bit. It's gonna hurt. I think I'm gonna be crying by the end of this.
Good morning!
Good morning!
We're still at our beautiful site. We had a slow morning, but it's time to get moving.
The birds have been pretty fun to watch, just soaring outside. So nice.
Yeah, they're huge, and so gonna still try to figure out what those are. But now we're gonna be making some breakfast. This stuff is from the Grand Canyon General Store, and the cheese is actually from Baja. You gotta feed your editor.
Thank you.
Is a taco just an open-faced burrito? Okay, so Leon pointed out these big birds. I went outside to take pictures of them. There was probably 4 or 5 of them, and we didn't really know what they were. But in one of the photos that I captured, actually a few of them, you could see tags on the birds. So they're all marked and they're being tracked. And I looked up that tag number and they turned out to be California condors. So I did a little more research and they were actually deemed extinct in 1987 because all of the wild ones were held captive. And then slowly they've been reintroducing them to the wild and like kind of nurturing them back to health. Right now they're critically endangered, and according to the Fish and Wildlife Service, there are a total world population of 566 as of December 31st, 2024.
That's crazy.
According to this California
Condor Recovery Program.
Yeah. So this document was published last month, so this is like pretty up to date, but I'm pretty amazed that we got to see so many of them, and I'm also able to ID at least 3 of the 5 that we saw, so I'm gonna try to see if I can kind of like, I don't know, publish my findings to, you know, hopefully help with this conservation of them.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah, they're massive, so I'm pretty stoked on that, but overall we're pretty blessed with this site. Got to see extremely rare, critically endangered animals outside, and also just have this amazing view.
Everybody ready? Yep. Try not to get bit in this process.
Oh my gosh, that thing is huge.
Kind of taking it all in. She's gonna rouse and shake her feathers out real good, so she's prepped for that first flight. You can see they're not terribly afraid of people. Effortless. I think that she'll probably circle back around here and give us some flyby too. See her, Donnie?
Oh, yeah. So that was crazy.
Yeah, that was insane. I was just outside and then this car rolls up and they're like, we're gonna release a condor. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, whatever you want. And then like we just saw a little juvenile condor just take off. It was being nurtured and just up the street, I guess. I just can't believe that like all of today the highlight is condors.
I know.
Which is insane.
This is where the timing's crazy.
Yeah, we just happened to be at the right place at the right time.
So nice, so cool.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Hey, Bubbles.
Good morning.
Good morning. You hungry? You want food? Time to eat? Breakfast? For the first course, we have some spring water. For the second course, here we have some kibble. The same one you've been eating for the last 5 years. Good morning. Are you excited for our big day today? It's like going back to work after vacation.
Yeah, this is our long weekend where we just got to rot and hang out and look at the view and read, and now we have to travel again. So We're heading out of our campsite. It's been so nice here.
Yeah, it treated us super well. It's probably our top campsite of 2025 so far.
It's so pretty. And like just as we're starting to pull out here, I'm so sad to be leaving. But we'll have nice views ahead. It's just bittersweet, but I'm glad we got to camp here for as long as we did.
Now we have a challenge though to see if we can find a better campsite than this one.
That's true. And hopefully we can make it out of here okay.
All right, our first little side quest for the day. We got a tip from one of my friends to check out Lee's Ferry in Glen Canyon, NRA. So we're here now and we made our first stop at this little beach area. You can see behind us there's some sand. But check it out. This is our first look at the Colorado River up and close and personal.
That's so nice. Should we stay another night?
Should we stay another night? Honestly,
This looks like a nice dip. Someone's fishing out there.
Oh, don't tempt me with the good. Oh yeah, look, there's people with their dogs sunbathing.
I'm gonna stick my feet in.
The Colorado River's crazy. This thing's huge. Beautiful.
Pretty cool. I was just debating if I was in a swimsuit if I would go for a dip in there. If we were staying, I probably would, but it's probably not worth it just to dip and leave. So.
Yeah.
What a beautiful spot, though. I could have hung out here for 4 days.
I know. You imagine how much fishing I could have done here? So tempting to stay here another night just so we could explore this area. And honestly, I would love to go fishing in this just because not only do you have a very beautiful scenic spot, but you're fishing out of one of the most famous rivers in the United States. Another stop on the list is the Navajo Bridge Interpretive Center. So we're here right now. We're gonna go learn how to interpret this. All right, it all makes sense now. Lee's Ferry, the place where we just were at, was this location by John Doyle Lee that made Arizona colonizable back in the day. That's pretty cool. That's why it's called Lee's Ferry. Now you know.
Now we know.
Navajo Bridge.
A pretty crazy view from up here. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Looks pretty fishy to me.
The color is so pretty.
You wanna go swimming?
Well, not from here. Says no jumping.
All right, fine. We'll follow the rules.
Welcome to Page, Arizona.
So we're at our campsite now, and we decided to skip on Horseshoe Bend today at least, because as we drove past we saw a bunch of cars, which means that it was probably busy with a lot of people and foot traffic. So we're going to try to do that tomorrow instead. We're going to get up early for that. Hopefully Liana doesn't stay up reading till like 2 or 3 a.m. But at this point we're at a campsite now, which has been pretty nice just because we're a little tired from all the errands that we've run. Beehive Campground in the Glen Canyon NRA, and it's first come first serve, so you find a spot and then pay your ticket and then leave the little stub on your post. So let's show you around. So here is the campsite. Pretty typical established camping, bunch of cars around, but there's a nice view towards the front, which is the canyon. And then we were lucky enough to get a site that's kind of around that perimeter. So we have a nice view of some hoodoos and kind of red rocky looking stuff. So there is a trail that leads just out of this campground called the Beehive Trail, and it should take us to some like little fire wavy looking stuff. So we might try to do that tomorrow. I think it's only like 2 miles. We'll see how much we have in us.
Sounds good.
Scratch that. We're gonna check out this Beehive Trail now for sunset because Horseshoe Bend opens at sunrise. We wanna get there really early and we won't have time for this trail tomorrow morning. All right, we found the trail.
This is pretty cool, actually. It's nice that it's empty, like we have it to ourselves. I wonder if Horseshoe Bend will beat this, being a super crowded trail versus how cool this is and having it all to ourselves. Pretty nice.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like these little national monuments and stuff are definitely underrated. But we're headed over there. That's the new wave with all the little funky looking stuff. What a Martian-like place. But it's getting dark and we don't have any lights. My phone's about to die, so we should get back soon.
Good morning!
Good morning!
We're all packed up and we are heading to Horseshoe Bend now, so we'll see how crowded it is.
Yeah, we're a little later than we were expecting to go, but
not bad. It's 9 a.m. so we'll see how 9 a.m. on a Monday compares to around like 2 p.m. yesterday, Sunday. So,
yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Starting the hike, and they have poopy bags for you, so obviously it's dog friendly. Even so, that at the little booth where you have to pay $10 for parking, they give you a little dog treat.
Parking lot is probably maybe like half as full as it was yesterday, but there's tons of parking still right now.
Yeah, which is a
It's
good
big
sign.
lot. Yeah.
All right, we're at Horseshoe Bend. We can go home now. Made it back. Parking lot is a little fuller and everything just feels a little busier than when we first got here.
Well, that was fun. It was very busy on the way back, but I'm
Yeah.
glad we saw it. It was really cool. I think lighting wise it would be better to go towards noon because there were some shadows on the horseshoe, so we didn't get that nice bright full horseshoe color. But it was less crowded now. Like we just see people rolling in. There's so many.
Yeah,
so.
stream of cars. So it's a balance between good lighting and number of people.
Yeah.
But
it was really cool to see.
yeah, definitely.
Horseshoe.
Horseshoe Bend. So now we're gonna hit up a hidden gem. Liana found it on Instagram.
It's like a big sand cave. We'll see.
Let's check it out. Whoa!
That was a cool little cave.
Yeah, it's not what we expected.
People definitely know about it though. There's like a line to take pictures.
Yeah.
But it's still cool. Is that our baby girl? You like the caves. Wrapping up our Arizona video, we had so much fun exploring the Grand Canyon. It was my first time there and I had so much fun. And we also really enjoyed going to Vermilion Cliffs and all the scenic spots in Page, Arizona. So much fun. Arizona has been so diverse and we were really fortunate to spend the last few weeks here.
I want to give a special shout out to the California Condors because
Oh, yeah.
that was super, super cool. I'm so excited that we got to see those. And it was, yeah. Arizona has treated us so well. It's been such a beautiful place to be.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. Leave any comments if you have any questions or anything you're curious about with van life. And be sure to subscribe as always if you want to keep up with our videos. Next, we're headed to Utah and we have some really exciting things coming up. So stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
See you on the next one.